Japan is like from the future. Their payphones look like ATMs. And I was like, I don't even know how to use this thing. So I like cornered this guy on the street and I said like, hey, I was like holding up my phone. I was like, hey, like my phone doesn't work. Like, can I use your phone? It's funny how you think that because if you speak slower in a different language that someone will understand you. But anyways, he was kind of like, no, no, no. And I was like, no, no, I really need to use your phone. Like, can I just use your phone? So he finally let me use his phone. And I called my friend and she's like, I think I left a message because I didn't get to her. Long story short, she picked me up. But why I'm sharing that is because what I found was my brain immediately went to, where am I going to sleep? And what am I going to eat? And I was like, whoa, that's like programmed into us. Like you just automatically know. It's like, I got to find somewhere to sleep and I got to find something to eat. I was like, automatically, those were my priorities. And I thought that was really interesting. Anyways, I had a great time in Japan. How would you describe your career in 3 words? My career in 3 words? Good, that's a hard one. My favorite animal? What's my favorite animal? I would say elephants. I love elephants. There's a great movie called Ashes and Snow by Gregory Colbert. And if you go on YouTube and you type in Ashes and Snow, or Ashes to Snow, or Ashes and Snow, Gregory Colbert, there's a great film. It's like a documentary artistic thing, but I loved it. And there's some great shots that he got with elephants. There's no CGI too. This is all, Gregory Colbert I would love to meet that man. He is so inspiring. And he just went off and with his camera and he just shot all these amazing shots with people and with animals. And then he does like this free diving where he dives underneath the water with these whales and he swims with them. It's incredible. So I highly recommend checking out Ashes and Snow on YouTube. I think you can get clips of it. I have the DVD of it somewhere around here. Yeah, it's great. It's very inspiring.
Caitlin says, who are you with? I am with no one right now. I am by myself. Did you see someone walk behind me? This is a beach that's open to the public, so it's not like, I mean, I think all beaches, I don't think you can own the beach. So if you see people walking behind me, that's people that either live along here or they're just visiting. Yeah, so, that's something I found interesting, that you can't own the beach. So, I don't know why that is. There's some legal thing that, but you can't, to my knowledge, I'm wrong about that.
Hi.
Hey, I missed your name. What was your name?
Angel.
Angel. Hey, Angel. How are you?
Good. I have a question. So
okay,
how did you, like, I don't know how to explain it. What made you want to do Heartland?
What made me want to do Heartland?
Yeah.
Well, I've been acting since I was 6. And I've always enjoyed just telling stories and having fun on set. I did a lot of commercials when I was a kid, and then my agent called to try out for Heartland. It's this CBC show. It's a pilot. So it was like a test episode to see if they were actually going to do it. And I was kind of like, cool, this sounds like it could be fun. And as an actor, you get lots of calls, lots of auditions, and you're constantly trying out for parts and having fun with them and just kind of doing your best to bring life to the characters. So with the Ty character, I had fun with it. I actually went out and bought a pack of cigarettes because in the pilot, Ty was a smoker. And so I didn't smoke. So I went out and bought a pack of cigarettes. And this is something, actors do. They'll try and, bring themselves into that world, and maybe they'll bring in a prop or something to bring the character to life. So for me, I went out and bought a pack of cigarettes. It's the first and only pack I've ever bought. And then the cool story is that after I was done in the audition, Bo Murchoff, who played, I think his character's name was Ben Stillman. I think it was Ben Stillman in the show. he actually did smoke, and I think I gave him the pack of cigarettes or something after. And then we ended up working together on the show in I think it was season 1 or season 2 or whatever it was. So, anyways, thanks for the question, Angel. Where are you from? Where in the world are you?
Florida.
You're in Florida.
Yeah.
Probably nice and warm out there, hey?
Why did you have to leave Heartland?
Well, first of all, you gotta tell me who you are. I can't see your face.
I look bad right now.
You look bad right now. Well, I think you look beautiful. What's going on? What's your name?
Tiana.
Fiona?
Tiana.
Tiana. Did I say it right? Tiana?
Yes.
Tiana. Well, thank you for joining me here. And your question was, why did I leave Heartland?
Like,
Was that your
why
question?
did you have to die? Yeah.
Why did the character have to die?
Yeah.
Well, this was a conversation between myself and some of the other producers and writers, and ultimately it wasn't my decision how it was going to be written for the character to depart from the show. But the creative people in charge felt that was probably the best way to have the character leave the show. So that was what they chose, and that's what we worked on to create for people. So, and then we also worked on. That's why in season 14 the tie is still there as a spirit or a show. The character in that world, still loves Amy, still there with her, and still looking out for her, and still his presence is still there because he loves Amy and Lindy so much. So that was the storyline, and that's what we came up with to make that transition. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have a question, Cecilia?
Any advice? I mean, like, I'm 18 years old, so any advice for like people getting ready to choose a career path?
What are you passionate about? What is inspiring to you?
I'm actually applying to go into engineering.
Oh,
but
cool.
I mean, just for anyone hoping to maybe don't know where they're gonna go, like end up, or know what to
I see.
choose.
So more of like a general question for people who are unsure of where they're going to go.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that if you're not quite sure, it's okay, and to not put pressure on yourself and to just try things. So some people travel. I always think that's a good thing. You travel, you meet people, you experience different cultures, or go to school and study something that you think is interesting, and allow yourself the flexibility to go where you feel called to and where you feel inspired to. Because one of my favorite stories is Steve Jobs, who created Apple, who created the phone that I'm speaking on. He did a bunch of different classes, and he didn't know why he was studying certain things. He studied calligraphy, that fancy writing, and he studied all different types of things. And it wasn't until later in his life that he looked back and he was able to see how they were all going to come together and culminate into his eventual business that he did with Apple and all the other things he did in his life. So I think that's important, and that's what I would say to anybody, regardless of where you are in your life. I think continue to explore and follow your curiosity and your excitement and your inspiration. So thanks, Cecilia.
No
I
problem.
appreciate that question. Thanks for joining, and I will wish you all the best. Awesome, guys. That was fun. I have a countdown timer. I can only stream for another 2 minutes. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Well, I guess I only have 2 minutes left because apparently it's gonna cut me out. So I'll just chat with you till this thing kicks me off. I didn't even know Instagram had like a live stream limit, but apparently it does. So that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me.